Hey, what's going on? All right, you guys. We're in one of the this is, I guess you could call this the main toy closet. We're in the main toy closet. We came in here to find a victim because we're going to do a video. So we came in to find a toy to do a review on and an action figure. These are these are all action figures. There's nothing in here but action figures. And luckily, the one that I was thinking of doing a review on is right here. You can see it right now. Let's pull it out. Hopefully, this other figure won't fall. Okay. Oh. Almost lost this Power Ranger figure, the Red Ranger. He almost fell, so let's put him right here. We still need to do a video on him, a future video on that Red Power Ranger. But the video that you guys are going to watch today and the review that we're going to do is this guy. This is, I think this is Detective Harry Callahan of the San Francisco Police Department, made by Redman Toys. I actually was in the Army with a Sergeant Redman, his name was spelled the exact same way. So I don't know if this is Redman or Redman. Pretty sure this comes from Korea. No, not Korea. This is from China. I don't know. We'll see if there's anything. You can see what a small manufacturer. This is such a small manufacturer that the box itself is just cardboard. And this is a sticker stuck to the box that's a photograph of the figure itself. Made in China. Okay. All right. Let's take it to the table. Let's get a look at Dirty Harry. Okay. Set that right there. Let's see if that's okay. Is that going to be all right? Let's see. Got a lot of stuff in the way. Let's move all of these. We have just hands for this Dolph Lundgren figure over here. And then these are all Batman accessories. Let's move them all back out of the way. Let's move Dolph. All these Bat accessories. Okay. We're just winging it. You know how we love to do that here on this channel. All right. So you saw how that opened up. You know, I had to, I pre-ordered this or special ordered this or something about 10 years ago. Maybe more. It's been a while. Yeah, probably about 10 years. Maybe 8 years ago. I don't know. It's been a while. But this was produced in some limited quantities, but I don't know. I didn't, that's the other thing. The quality of the video is clearly reflective of the amount of preparation that I do. I should have prepared for this by searching this on my phone and finding out if these are even available anymore or whatever. I mean, you can do that. If you're interested in this and you've never heard of it or seen it before, you're already doing that. You're already looking on your phone. And if this is something you're into and you're like, wow, I didn't know they made it a Dirty Harry action figure, and he comes with all these accessories and he comes in like a, what is this called? This jacket has a specific name. Is it Houndstooth? I think it's Houndstooth. Is this Houndstooth? Is this a Houndstooth jacket? I think that's what this style is called. That would explain it. It looks like a dog's tooth, right? It's jagged up and down. All right, what do we got going here? It's a young Clint Eastwood, circa 1970s Dirty Harry. I think it's a really good likeness as well. Let's move this stuff out of the way. So here's all the accessories it comes with in these little bags. So let's just pull all of that out, set it on the table, get rid of the box. want to see if we can get as good of a close-up look of Harry as we can here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Isn't this nice? Very nicely sculpted and painted and detailed. This same company also, right around the same time that they came out with this Dirty Harry figure, which like I was saying, I think it's probably about 2013, 2014, 2015, I can't remember. Right around that time, this same company, Redman, also a Redman, also made the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly figures, and then they also made, I think, and they did all three. And they also did a High Plains Drifter, I think. So this is pretty good. You saw that likeness? The body is really good. It's got a lot of posability here, and it's stiff, high quality. These interchangeable hands we'll look at in a little bit. I think he might have a shoulder rig on. Yep. He comes with this leather-like shoulder rig that's already on him right here for his 44 Magnum that we'll look at that he comes with. Room over here for a speed loader, I think, is what he comes with for the Magnum. This all fits pretty good. You can see the quality of it's pretty good. It looks nice. He's got these kind of brown slacks. These dress shoes. But this was a great cop. This is the kind of cop that San Francisco needs right now in the streets. Boy, he didn't take any shit. And I mean, that movie is, if you guys haven't seen, if you guys just watch any of them, but I mean, especially Dirty Harry and Magnum Force, Sudden Impact. Stay there, Harry, don't fall. They're all really, really good movies, but this guy, he dealt the harsh hand of justice. Boy, I mean, he took no shit from anybody. Harry Callahan, he was great. You know, he had a lot of famous lines, you know, in those movies. That most, I guess, the most famous is that, you know, that line that he said all the time. Remember? Do you feel lucky? Tell me, do you feel lucky? I can't tell if that says Harry Callahan or not. It says Harry something. What does it say? It says Inspector? I can't see. And then this says Inspector J Police 2020 2211. Oh no, there's SF Police. I see. Okay, so there's an SF right there before police. So they did get that right. So he's a San Francisco police inspector, and his badge number is 2211. I wonder if that's accurate to the movie. I don't know. Would be cool if it was, wouldn't it? So yeah, he comes with his badge that he can, a wallet that folds up that he can flash, that will fit in that jacket. Comes with these really well done sunglasses that a lot of companies don't get right. It's because sunglasses can be difficult to do, right? Especially with this type of a figure, where you have this very well sculpted head, and you know he's got, you know, it's what's that on his jawline there? You know, it's Clint Eastwood, so you know his hair covers his ears, so you couldn't really, you know, have sunglasses as an accessory and do it right, because it wouldn't work right. So now instead, they got these sunglasses that it looks like they plug in here. And they look pretty good, man. Those look just like the ones that he wears in the movie. Those are pretty good. Let me make sure those are plugged in right. I don't want those to fall off. Those are pretty cool. I think they're made of metal. They feel like they're made of metal. Yeah, they are. So that's neat. It's a piece of metal that's cut and bent a little bit there. And they're short, so they just kind of poke in there to these little slots. I mean, that's pretty good, I think. I think it looks good. Especially straight on, that looks pretty good. All right, so we saw the sunglasses. We saw this ID. Comes with a knife. This bag has a knife. I don't remember whether this plays a part in the movie or not. It's possible it does, and then also it's possible they just threw it in as an additional accessory. But it looks a lot like a K-bar. Looks like a trench knife, like a military trench knife. It's very well done. Nice. Oh, sorry about that, Harry. I just plop him down. This is a speed loader that he comes with for the Magnum. Pretty nice, isn't it? It's cool. Well detailed, looks just like a real one. And that goes into a spot inside here on his shoulder rig in here. It fits in there. But we're not going to do that now. Trust me, fits in there. All right, Harry, hang in there. This figure stands very well, very easily. And like I said, this is a very tight body with a lot of, I mean, there's butterflies here in the shoulder. Can you see that? See how the shoulders go in and out? Tons of articulation here. This is a top notch. What is this? It's a Chinese unlicensed action figure, you guys. There's no money being paid to Mal. Why do I have a hard time? I've always had a hard time pronouncing Clint Eastwood's production company. Is it Malpaiso? 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 Anyway, yeah. This is completely unlicensed. I don't believe that Clint Eastwood's company in any way approved of this, and no money involved here in this production was involved in a legal fashion, distributed to the owners of the character Harry Callahan, or the film Dirty Harry, or the actor Clint Eastwood that this action figure just happens to look like. There's an odd resemblance. Does this figure even have a name? Doesn't even have a name. It just says Redmond Toys RM010, 1/6 scale collectible figure. Doesn't actually say Dirty Harry on it. Doesn't say Clint Eastwood. Doesn't say anything like that. It's unlicensed. And probably, like, you know, you get it. It's kind of cool when you find, and you have this type of stuff that you can add to your collection. Because they probably only produced this stuff one time. And what they made is what is out there, I would imagine. So, if this is something you're interested in, and you're watching this video and you're going, wow, this is kind of cool. I need to look this up and see if I can, look out, Harry, see if I can get myself a Redmond Toys RM010, 1/6 scale collectible figure. Good luck. Good luck. Maybe they're out there. Hope you find one if this is something that you think is cool and that you're interested in. What home would be complete without a really accurate 12-inch action figure of Dirty Harry. So this is a 12-inch action figure, 1/6 scale. This guy is like the size of your old G.I. Joes. He is like, it's like this is, for me, I kind of feel like when I discovered that these things existed and I started collecting these 1/6 scale, highly detailed, collectible action figures, when I found out they existed and I started collecting them, to me, it's like this is the penultimate of toy collecting, or like the ultimate thing possible. Like, when I was a kid, this was my favorite scale. I loved the old GI Joes, the Adventure Team and the original Joes. The large scale is what I always liked. I always liked the big Jeeps. I always liked the big, the play sets and everything. So when I found out that the scale still exists and that they make figures that for us, for old guys that are into this, for or young guys too that are into this, and girls too, I suppose. Anyway, it's kind of cool, I think. Obviously not for everybody, but I have just a wide array of interests when it comes to these hobbies that I'm into. Toys and comic books, movies, science fiction. And this is a cool part of the collection. I think this is a cool figure. I wished I had, at the time, remember how I said you had to order these specials. So out of all the figures that were being presented at this time by Redman, this was the one that I thought looked the best and that I wanted to add to my collection the most. Because at the time, I was really doing a lot of gangsters and a lot of crime type things is what I was like looking at adding to my collection. So I wanted any kind of modern heroes that I could find that I could add into my collection to go up against these villain figures that I have, right? These gangster type figures, these bad guys. So this Dirty Harry figure is like a perfect hero to have in your collection. Hope you enjoyed looking at this cool Dirty Harry figure from Redman Toys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.